Hey, if you're returning back, thank you for coming. I appreciate your support. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Tiffany. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So in today's video, I am going to be talking about self-care. Yes, it is something that I see people are talking about more and more, and that is such a great thing. You know, in general, everybody needs self-care. Like everybody needs it, whether you're a man or a woman. But I know with me being a woman and even being a mother, I know we as women, we usually focus on everybody else. We make sure this is taken care of, that is taken care of, that person is taken care of, them, they're taken care of way over there. And unfortunately, in the process, we end up forgetting about ourselves. And that's where mental health comes in, and not really taking the time for us to heal in some cases, taking the time to, in some cases, pour into ourselves. And so whatever that looks like for you, I just want you to know that it's okay to think about yourself, that it's okay to spend a little bit more money on yourself, that it's okay to take a break, that it's okay not to do something at all when you're used to doing this, that, and the third throughout the day or throughout the week. It is okay to pour back into yourself, because you can't pour what you haven't poured into yourself. You can't give what you're not giving to yourself. Even when you're on an airplane, when all chaos is breaking loose and those masks fall down, the oxygen mask, what do they say? They say to give yourself oxygen first before giving it to somebody else, because how can you help somebody else when you yourself aren't getting help, when you yourself are not getting the care, the love, and so many other things that you need? And y'all, this, I'm not gonna lie, it's something that I've struggled with. And it's not because I don't necessarily care about myself. I care about myself. I love myself. But the fact that, especially, I'm married now, but I was a single mom for about 8 years. And it was, me, I did have people, I did have family that was there, especially my mom. She was there. But outside of that, for the most part, that was it. People would do every now and then, but consistently it was, of course, myself, and it was my mom. So making sure that my daughter was taken care of, making sure that we had a roof over our head when I got my own place with just me and her, making sure that we had food on the table, making sure that we had electricity, that we had the lights on. Sometimes when it's just you doing it by yourself, if nobody else is going to do it, you have to do it. Like, if nobody else is going to get it done, I know we've heard the saying, if nobody else is going to get it done, a mother will always find her way. A mother will always make it happen. And in that process, with me personally, I will put myself on the back burner. But slowly but surely, I learned to go ahead, and whenever my daughter would go be with her dad for the weekend, go be with his aunt for the weekend, I would take that time to pour into myself. So whether that was me not doing nothing for the whole day, whether that was me going out of town for the weekend, I would go on retreats and different things like that, and just going to the park. I love being out in nature, so that's what worked for me. Even now, being married now and with multiple children, I still find the time to, whether it's at home, and that could be me waking up in the morning. I know y'all saw, or you may not have seen, my early morning routine. But even outside of that, when the kids are sleeping, I take the time to do something for myself. Whether that's me reading a book that I want to read, whether that's me maybe working on content, taking pictures, whether that's me doing something for myself, like as far as doing my nails or anything like that, just something for me. And it may not look the same for you, but let me know in the comment section, what self-care, what do you like to do for yourself? What do you do? What is it that you need? What is it that maybe you haven't been able to do, but you want to be able to start implementing? What does self-care look like for you? And like I said, it may not look the same for everybody else, and that's okay as long as you're taking care of yourself, because the more that you're able to take care of yourself, the more you're able to take care of other people. You don't want to continue to do for other people, you're not doing for yourself, then you're becoming irritable. Your health is deteriorating, whether that's mentally, emotionally, just so many things. There are so many things to consider. And like I said, I'm so glad that self-care is being seen now. Self-care is being talked about more, just awareness. It is so necessary for everybody, but especially for women, especially for moms, because being a mom, like I mentioned, you're taking care of the kids, making sure the household is good. If you're married, making sure your spouse is good, or your significant other. And it's like, you got to remember yourself. And don't feel bad about it. Don't feel guilty about it, because it's not just you doing for you, but you're doing indirectly. Directly, you're doing it for yourself, but indirectly, you're also doing it for your loved ones as well. So I'm so glad we had this talk. I'm so glad we had this discussion. This year, I am being so much more intentional about what I do for myself, making sure I set aside some time for myself at least every single day. And even if you can't do it every single day, do it a few days out of the week. Be intentional, just as we are intentional about making sure bills are paid. Just as we are intentional about making sure our kids are fed, our spouses, our homes are taken care of, making sure that we ourselves are also taken care of as well. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, see ya.